All right, this video is going to be a case study of our Las Vegas concrete company. So our Las Vegas concrete company provides a lot of different services. They provide some general concrete repair, such as sidewalk repair, driveway repair. They do extensions for concrete pouring and this type of thing. They also provide epoxy flooring services as well as various types of coatings, including pool deck resurfacing. Being that Las Vegas is such a warm client, this is a service that's in high demand out here. So the number one term for this service is what I have plugged in right here, pool deck resurfacing, and I can show you in a little bit how I determine what searches have the most volumes and which one are the most important. So you're always kind of trying to balance search volume with buyer intent. So this term right here, because it has a lot of local intent, it will show the map section here. You can see this map section. So just to go over things, this top section is the AdWords section where people are paying on a per click basis. This is the map section, and this is the organic section. Okay, so this map section is actually the best spot to be. People see ad here. Sometimes people will click on this. You will get some results. It's good because you can choose the words and you'll have a lot of buyer intent. This section here will get more clicks, even though it is lower on the page. The map attracts people, and the stars here will attract people. And this down here, organic, is actually gets more clicks than the Google Ads section. So this is not a terrible thing to do. Definitely can be a very positive return, but these sections down here seem to be quite a bit better. So I've got pool deck resurfacing in here, and you can see this company that comes up here first is, I'm going to click on this, I'm going to open this up. This is our website here. This is the one that we've built for them. So as you may have seen throughout our page, this is our client, Concrete Texturing. So as you may have seen throughout our interactions, the name of our company down here is Websiteness. You'll see that Design and Concept by Websiteness. So this is our company here that's showing up first. You can see the page that we've built. We've got some social proof in here so that as people arrive at our page, they can have some confidence in who we are. We give people a lot of opportunities to contact us by having this form, this arrow. We did not build this website to try to make it be the best looking website. What we did is we built this website so that we could be the top ranking website. That is much more important and valuable. It's all about getting leads and getting the right people to make your phone ring. Okay, so to do that, we've gone through and we've used a lot of the terms that people are searching for so that Google knows, like, this is what our website is about. So that's why we have a website that has a lot of content, and then we've blended in some things to try to give credibility to our company here. So we're talking about a lot of different things, and you'll find that several of our sites are going to look this way. So you can see this is a great result that we're ranking first. We're also ranking third in the maps. So we've got the first spot and we've got the third spot within the maps. So if you know that over 90% of people are clicking on one of the first three results, and we have two of the first three results, we're going to get a big portion of these, right? And then down the organic section, this is us here, number one again. You can see this website address where we just were, pooldeckersurface.com. So I'm going to open that up. You'll see the same site. Got it open again. Additionally, we're ranking down here. This is another one of our companies that's ranking in Las Vegas that goes to the same client. So this is a website that is focused more on just general concrete work, but because the pool deck leads are so valuable, we built a page, and we have an inner page within that site that is ranking as well for concrete patio. So come down here, you'll see down at the bottom, in the bottom right there is our company name being mentioned again. Okay, so that's just one term, right? Pool deck resurfacing. So how do I know that these terms are actually good? Like how do I said this is the term with the most volume, but how do I know that's true? So we use a number of tools, and one of our tools here allows us to do a search. And so what I've got typed in here is pool deck resurface, and I could probably just actually shorten this and put in pool deck. And a lot of these terms are not going to be necessarily related to us, like above ground pool decks. That's not going to be related to our client. This is very general, could mean anything. There's not a lot of buyer intent. If you scroll through here, the first one that really stands out is this one, pool deck resurfacing, and there's 1,600 searches across the United States. So that's how I'm determining that this is the best search volume. And I've gone through, I've played with this, I've tried all different kinds of words, terminology. So I've done the same thing in a few different areas for our client, and you'll see that concrete patio, for instance, stamped concrete patio is 12,000 searches across the United States. So this is within 1 month, searches across the country. Next, we have concrete patio, 8,100 searches. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to go back in and I'm going to search for concrete patio. I'm going to stick that in there. And let's see what comes up. So you see that Concrete Patio Las Vegas comes up, and you're going to recognize the site because this is the website that we built, right? That I showed you, that pool deck page. So this is our home page now, ranking for concrete patio, ranking first. Okay, and let's look back in our tool here, and we'll see one of their other services. I've got a general term typed in here, epoxy floor. You can see epoxy flooring is the #1 search term for this, with almost 40,000 searches across the country every month. So I'm going to type in epoxy flooring. Let's see what comes up. So for epoxy flooring, we've got a lot of AdWords showing up here. We've got some people that have questions. And then we have this company, Epoxy Flooring Las Vegas. Let's open up this site and see what we got. Okay, so this is epoxy flooring. This is our website here for epoxy flooring. So again, we're ranking first for this term. You'll notice a similar website with a lot of information. So all of this stuff is what people are searching for. So if I were to go through and look at some of these additional search terms, you'll see that we're using these. We don't use basement because there's no basements in Vegas, but we've gone through and we've looked at the search volume, and then we've chosen to write about it. And this is a part of what helps our websites rank. We know what to write about. We write the right kind of content. We write very high quality content. And there's hundreds of other things that will affect a website ranking, but this is just one of them, and it is an important one. So as we go down here, we'll see again down in the bottom right, design and concept by websiteness. So this is another one of our sites. So it's great that we have these websites ranking, and if you have never had the top ranking website, then I encourage you to do this, because it will create a ton of business for you. I will show you the business that this has created now. So now I have this phone system here, right? So this will show our phone calls that have come in. And you can kind of see that this dark blue line, the light blue line, the green line, and the red line. So we actually have 2 different locations for Pool Deck because of such a valuable service. And that's how we were able to have those 2 locations within the map, because we have 2 different locations here. So you can kind of see the calls. This line right across here represents 10 calls, and these are on a daily basis, right? So you can see on July 24th, there was 0 calls for green, which is Pool Deck location #2, 1 call for concrete patio, 3 calls for Pool Deck Las Vegas, and 7 calls for epoxy flooring. So there was 10, looks like 11 phone calls that day on July 24th for concrete related services, all going to this one client. So what you can also see is this is for the last 30 days, just so that we have a decent sample size, right? We can see that we have 290 phone calls that have come in within the last 30 days for these services. That's what all these lines add up to, if you were to take the totals of all these. Okay, so that's just the phone calls. Additionally, what people do is they will fill out forms on our website, right? So we have several software developers that work for us, working on different projects, and we like to solve problems and try to make things easier. So we built our own CRM to help manage our incoming leads, and we provide this to our clients as a tool that they can use, and we use it internally. So as you may have seen in some of our calls, we have people set up to take the calls and field the calls for some of our contractors, and they use this software to help organize everything. So whenever someone fills out a form on one of our websites, it automatically comes into our system here. So you see what I have in here is I have, on the right here, I have the last 30 days selected. I have the companies, Concrete Patio Las Vegas, Epoxy Flooring, and Pool Deck Resurfacing. So those are the filtered companies, and the lead type is only form submission. So these are only forms that have come in. So in addition to the 290 phone calls that have come in, we've also had 32 form submissions. Okay, so we've given this client, 322 leads in the last 30 days. Now, obviously, a lot of these, not every one of these is going to turn into, a customer. Some of these may not even turn into an appointment, but you have a lot of opportunities when you get this many leads. If a third of these turn into appointments, then you've got over 100 appointments for the month, and that can make a tremendous difference if you're getting in front of that many people that are looking for your service. You can see on the right side here the notes, some of the questions that have come in. Hi, I'd like to make arrangements to have someone come out to have our, let me just click through this, open this up and see what this is. But you can kind of look through these notes, and you can see that these are real people that are requesting, information, that are requesting jobs. So I'd like to have arrangements come out to my house to discuss the options for our driveway, walkway, repair, replacement. Please give me a call. So they've got their personal information in there. So I've kind of blurred that out just so I'm not sharing other people's personal information. But this is a system that our clients will have, the availability to. So Las Vegas, great results. We created a tremendous amount of income for our client, and we've done it ranking these websites and leveraging some of these systems. Our clients have the ability to go in there and kind of monitor this and see the phone calls, so they have access to our call system here where they can go through and see all this stuff. And each one of these rows represents a different call. And this over here, I have it blurred out, but this is the caller's information. So their name and their phone number is in here. And they can go through and play back these phone calls. They can do all kinds of different stuff to make sure that it is that they are getting the exclusive leads, and they can call these phone numbers and make sure they can do any kinds of tests. So like I said, we're 100% exclusive, and we try to be completely transparent with that by showing these systems and providing these systems to our clients. So I hope this helps and kind of shows some of the results that we've created. Thanks a lot.